Welcome to this guided meditation on mindfulness of breathing. Please be sure to read your meditation handbook for more about the purpose and placement of this meditation in the series. I invite you to sit in a relaxed and upright way, in a way that feels supportive for your body. And you can just let your hands rest on the top of your lap. Take a moment to adjust your posture so that it's centered and balanced and something that allows the breath to move freely and openly. I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes. Imagine now at the base of the spine a fountain or column of water that gently shoots up through the spine, the vertebra of the spine, lifting and stretching the spine upwards, up through the back of the neck and through the top of the head. Allow this fountain of water to lift the whole body and stretch the spine upward. And then gently relax. Allow your shoulders to relax, your body to be entrusted into the seat and into the earth below. Very gently, if it's comfortable for you, draw your shoulders back and just a little bit open up your chest, stretching through the chest and the upper back. And then allow your shoulders to drop and allow your shoulders to relax. Let your hands become soft and heavy on the top of your lap. Feel the weight of your bottom, your legs, your feet pressing down into the seat below you. Firm and stable, supporting the rest of your body. Bring as much ease and relaxation throughout your body as is possible. Let your face muscle relax, the muscles around the eyes, the forehead through the jaw and the throat. And we'll begin with a couple of breaths that induce a relaxation response. So take a full breath in through your nose, filling down in your abdominal area and filling up through the ribs to the top of the throat. And then exhale slowly, slowly, extending your exhalation so that it's twice as long or longer than the inhalation. At your own pace, again, take a full breath in through your nose, down into the abdominal area, up through the ribs to the top of the throat, and that same long, slow, gentle exhalation. This particular breath switches our nervous system over from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic nervous system. That is from fight or flight to rest and digest. And when you reach the end of that exhalation, allow your breathing to resume its natural rise and fall. its natural flow. So for the rest of the meditation, we won't be regulating the breath, we won't be controlling or moderating it, but really entrusting ourselves to the body, the wisdom of our body. That our body knows exactly how much of an in-breath it needs and how much of an out-breath it needs to be alive and balanced. Allowing the breath to arrive and depart as if they are waves at the edge of the ocean, arriving at the shore and pulling back, arriving and departing. And to help keep the attention on the breath, you can use a quiet mental note with the in-breath noting in, and with the out-breath noting out. In, out. In, out. The mental note doesn't have to be loud or forceful. It's really in the background, just very quietly tracking the movement of your breathing. And using this word in and the word out to keep your attention on your breath. Of course, there are sounds in your environment, and it's okay to become aware of those sounds. You don't have to push them away or exclude them from your awareness. Simply notice that a sound is happening, and then come back to wherever you are in your breath. And so you might be noting in, out, in, hearing, hearing, in, out. Just very easily allowing your attention to move between the breath and what you're hearing, and back to the breath. If the sounds don't call your attention away from the breath or are uninteresting to you at a certain point, then you can continue to remain with the breath. Letting the breath be the central object for this meditation, your primary focus. If you wish, you can find one sensation or area of the breath that calls your attention most clearly. So for some, these are the sensations in the belly, the feeling of the abdomen rising and falling. And you can bring your attention to rest in that one area of your breathing. Or for some, the sensations of the breath appear most vividly in the back of the throat, or in the chest, or in the nose itself, or at the tip of the nose. Whatever appears most clearly for you, bring your awareness to that one place and be with the breath there, noting in and out. At some point, as is natural and happens to all meditators, you may find yourself drifting off into thinking. When you notice that you've become involved in thinking, see if you can let go of the thinking for now. Just let go of wherever you are in the thought. And very gently bring yourself back to the breath, in and out. So what you might find is that you're with the breath for a few cycles, in, out, in, out. And then gradually you've drifted off into thinking about lunch or remembering something, planning something ahead. And you get a little bit lost in that train of thought. And then at some point you might be aware, oh, I'm not on the breath, I'm thinking. Without judgment, without criticism for yourself, let go of the thoughts. And very simply, bring yourself back to being with your breath. So you may be doing this over and over and over again. It's common that we begin to feel harsh with ourselves for not being able to focus on our breath, for being distracted by our thoughts. If you notice that level of judgment coming up, see if it's possible to shift the tone so that we're more gentle and forgiving. It's okay to be distracted by thinking. Let go of the thinking and then come back to the breath. And to end the meditation, you'll hear the sound of the bell. As before, continue to meditate as the bell rings, listening mindfully to the bell until the tone fades completely. Take a gentle breath in through your nose, into the belly, and up through the ribs to the top of the throat. Exhale gently, and gently open your eyes or lift your gaze and bring your attention back into the room.